What's up? This is Yuda for BeatLab. We're doing another kind of overview of one of the commercial packs that you can purchase for Ableton. And today we're talking about Dub Machine from Surreal Instruments, from Surreal Machines. And these are two effects, Max for Live effects. You need Ableton Suite for this, that are absolutely amazing. So I'm going to load the piano here. Let's load the grand piano. And let's go and start with the first one, which is the main one, the magnetic. Now, you can also get this as VSTs or audio units, as plugins, so you can use them in any DAW, but this is the kind of first version that Surreal Machines released, which is for Max for Live. And let me right-click, show default lesson, so we can see it right here. Nice. So this comes with two devices. Both of them are extremely amazing in the non-linearities that they introduce. It really makes it sound very analog, what's everything's going on here. So this is a delay reverb emulating or based on the Roland Space Echo, a very famous delay unit. And here essentially we have kind of like a tape delay built in with a reverb. So first of all, we can hear the noise. Right here we have some noise. We can see it in our track volume and we can hear it. We can turn it down if we want, or we can bring it up for more kind of authentic vibe. Nice. We have a built-in bass and treble, just a built-in EQ. First, let's play something. Let's listen. That's just a default grand piano in Ableton. Okay, so we can increase bass, remove bass, increase treble, and remove treble. Now we have a built-in reverb and a built-in delay or echo. So we can increase the reverb or turn it down. And we can also increase the delay or turn it down. Here we have the timing, which is a very smooth tape delay time change. So if we change that, we can hear those classic pitching, time delay pitching. Nice. We can click here to synchronize it, and then it will be the number of 30-second notes. Here with the arrows, we can just move up and down to the next value, and we can also change what is it going to be, a 16th note, 8th note, or 64th note even. And when we take it out of time, we can still synchronize it by 16th note or whichever note division we want by just going with the arrows to the next one. So it's even synchronized even when we're not in sync mode. You can use the arrows to keep it synchronized. Nice, so that's the time. Right here we have the intensity, which is feedback. So if I take it down, we only have one repetition. If I take it up, we have many more delay lines, echoes. We can even bring it up above 100. And then it's kind of like a dub delay. It will forever feedback and increase volume. But we do have a built-in limiter, clipper, so it won't exceed 0, thankfully. Down here we have wow, which we can add some pitch variation. We can hear it kind of shaking the pitch even more. So that's the wow. And here we have the main knob, the selector that selects how many delays or how many playheads are playing and if there's reverb or not. So here from number 1, it's only head 1, only 1 delay, according to what it says here, the repeats. We can go 2, now it's head 2, and that's just double the time of head 1. We also have head 3, which is 1.5 time of head 1, delay 1. And then we can start combining them. So here's head 2 and 3. We also have indication for them from right here, from these LEDs, from these dots right here. Right here, starting from 5, it's delay plus reverb. And then we have a bunch of different combination. 1 and 2 and reverb. 2 and 3. And even 1, 2, 3 and reverb. Really amazing stuff. And we even can just do just reverb. Nice. Here we can hold it. So we'll just freeze the tail of the delay. We can even change the time as we hold it. Nice. Here we can change the play position, so we can have it reversed. Okay, so first of all, we have the playheads, which will actually just reverse the playheads. And then we have loop, which is more similar. The loop mode is more similar to guitar stomp box. It's just going to take the section that we played and reverse it. Let's go just delay 1. Compared to the entire playhead. So that's just 2 different modes of reversing, but just having the reverse, so great. So here you can reverse it or bring it back. Super amazing stuff. Here we have the main input into the effect. And the mix between the wet and the dry. Nice. Here we have the width, stereo width. You can make it mono. And here we can open this up and have even more options for our delay reverb. So first of all, here is the character, and we can mix it in. So let's go 100% so we can hear it. It's just different kind of shapes of filters and EQs for the overall sound. Let's go lo-fi. You can hear it much more filtered, high-passed, old, and dark. So all these modes, let's put in 100% wet so we can hear it. Compared to lo-fi. Nice. Here we have a built-in convolution reverb, so we can select what we want. Let's go to only the reverb so we can hear it, and now it's been enabled. We can select the category and the different IR, the impulse response for that. And let's go post. After the delays, after the device, comes the reverb, so we can hear it. Alright, that's a spring reverb. Let's go, we have plate, hall, and even effects like tape, amp, box. Really great stuff. So that's a built-in reverb. It can also go in parallel. If you don't want to completely disappear the dry signal, you can go parallel to the delay. So that's the built-in convolution reverb. And here at the bottom, we can change the processing. This is just oversampling. And it's very usually good if you delaying and reverbing very high-pitched, high-frequency material. But it will take much more CPU. So ×2 is good for most purposes. 4 if you're doing a lot of high pitch, high frequency to prevent any anti-aliasing. So that's the magnetic. Amazing stuff. I love it so much because it just sounds so analog, and the distortion here is really nice and warm. If you play everything loud, it's just going to distort it nicely. It's going to create a lot of inconsistencies. So this thing is incredible. I love it. Comes with a bunch of presets as well. One for inserts and one for sends, if you put it on a return track. Magnetic, can't recommend it enough. I love it so much. It costs like $30. So definitely worth it if you're looking for a reverb delay to add space, ambience, inconsistencies, non-linearities, kind of analog vibe. Magnetic is amazing. The next one is called Diffuse. And Diffuse is kind of like a delay that is combined with a reverb. So unlike there where we have delay units that are separate, and you can also combine them with reverb like following in serial or in parallel, here they kind of combined into one effect to create a kind of just a combination of this digital hybrid delay. Let's play it just without changing anything. Now, so we can hear this kind of like delayed reverb. And here we can, this is if we want to kind of use it as a send effect as an insert. So nothing, but then we can send it. Here we can choose the different style. All these modes will slightly change how it actually behaves, all these knobs. So all the ways they're interacting with each other. Rectify will mix in a completely distorted version of the signal So we can mix that in. Width is the size, mono or full stereo. And we can even hold. Here's the repeats. But they're all reverbed, of course. And here we can synchronize it by amount of 32s. Regen, so regeneration for kind of like feedback. We'll hear it building up and even turn it up in volume. Let's turn it down. Here we have the size. And a diffusion network. So now if you turn down the diffuse, it will sound very like a regular delay. Turn it up. Let's bring up the size. So it's going to separate all those delay lines and have them more kind of together, diffused together. Here we can spread the different delays between the left and the right. This is, again, damping, so we can bring up, so the high frequencies are decaying longer or shorter. We can pump it. Just gonna compress all the signal. Add modulation. So kind of like a chorus effect on the reverbs. And the low damping, the decay of the lows. I believe when you take it up, it's actually make it shorter as I hear it. Nice, and here's the mix knob. And you even have volumes for the high frequencies damping and the low. So this is a very interesting device to create some more delayed style reverbs, but it is a space effect. It's ambience, kind of special to introduce more, kind of put the sound in a space. So diffuse and magnetic from Surreal machines. These two things are amazing if you're looking for very cheap effects that sound analog. Seriously, really great stuff. So this is from Surreal machine, $29. Definitely worth it. Can't recommend it enough. Dub machine by Surreal machines. Really great stuff. Check it out. Would love to hear if you guys are using it or how you're using it. But that is diffuse and magnetic. Catch you next time.